Hello everyone and welcome back to At Home with the Moons. Today we're taking you on another adventure.
We are indeed, and we're going to be meeting one of the oldest residents here who has been vital to the community of people that once lived, and she lives deep underground.
She does. It's another monumental feat of engineering. So join us for the journey.
Let's go.
So it is the one and only wishing well, and who knows what's at the bottom. We've never scooped it, but it does provide that beautiful water and has done ever since the farm's been here, and still to this day provides us and our animals with the water that they need. We don't know how much is original, but I can say that this top area has been reinforced and it gives us a perfect access into some real beautiful ancient engineering. So let's take a look. Right, here we go. It's very, very heavy. It's definitely childproof. But what it means is we can see the well and what level it's at. But also this would have been completely open and would have had a bucket system, or as Jenny just said, it might have had one of those beautiful old hand pumps. Who knows, but let's take a look further inside. It's just so beautiful. It's incredible. And yes, this has all been put on at a later date, but the craftsmanship is quite breathtaking. You might have been able to see in the footage some of the mortar that's at the top of the well, and that provided a sub-base for the recent addition of this concrete plinth and the lid. But as we work our way down, it goes to nothing. It's just dry stone walling all the way down, and this is a single man well, so one person would have dug this in stages and then surrounded himself with the stone and then gone deeper and deeper and used a jack system or a support system as he went down. But it must have been such hard work. There are stories, there are places, and there's a well documented history of wells all over, and they're up to 30 or 40 meters. So when you had a castle that was on top of the hill, you'd have had to have gone so far down to even get near the water table, and sometimes it took them decades. I don't think this was too long, but it's a beautiful job. And now my job is to see how far or how much water we've got left in the bottom. And we get our water from here through an electronic pump system. We've got a siphon or a tube that goes down, and it's quite efficient. But we do need to know where the well's at, and it's been so hot here and so dry. We had loads and loads of rain. It never stopped raining, and then we've had nothing but wall-to-wall sunshine. We did have a little bit of a sprinkling the other night, so it's just always nice to know where you're at. And I have something I made earlier, which is a measure so I know how deep it is, but also I've got my little weight on the bottom. So let's go find out what's going on. We've reached the bottom of the barrel. It's about 23 foot, around 7 meters. And now all I need to do is pull it up until my fingers get wet. So my fingers got wet at about 2 meters, and that's what's left in the bottom of the well. And that's about average or normal for this time of year, even though it's been so dry. And that's because it's fed from deep underground. So the very bottom of the well is not always wet. We have once had it where the pipe didn't draw, but the pipe doesn't go right to the bottom for obvious reasons. It won't then silt up. But we always try and leave something in there, and we know now we're okay. Getting near the end of another day here, and it's been really interesting to have a good look at the well, because you do take these things for granted, but it is so special, and I think it's definitely worth getting a very strong magnet and just seeing what's hidden down there. We've got to go off now and get some transport organised, because tomorrow we're off to save some lives on the other channel. That's the Moons. So if you like the animals and see what's going on with the legends, you can check out that. And here we've got all sorts of things going on. I think next time we're going to go back into the house, and we're going to have a little look at a bit more of the configuration and give you guys an idea. And we've got a bit more in the kitchen to be getting on with. So please like and subscribe. It helps on both channels. And on that note, we're going to say stay magical, and we'll see you very soon.